welcome to the Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I'm working on the PaperCrafting YouTubers monthly themed hop. Normally they are on the first Saturday of each month, but this month it was pushed out to the second Saturday. So happy February, everybody. This month's theme is February Friends. And the person who came up with this theme is the person I'm actually scrapbooking about. This is Miss Kristen and myself, and you know her as Scrappin' on the Fly, and her link will be down in that description box below, as well as everybody else who is participating in this month with this theme. So my product that I pulled for the month of February is from my February counterfeit kit, and I've just pulled out some papers that I've already cut into, like this really pretty Bow Bunny orangey rust, and Felicity Jane stripe, and a Heidi Swap blue polka dot. I also have some Maggie Holmes stickers that I'm going to go through, some butterflies, some very old basic gray frames. We'll see how I use those, or even if I do. Some Heidi Swap chipboard pieces, some mini alphas, and then I pulled this in. This was actually not in my counterfeit kit, but as you can see, it actually matches my counterfeit kit pretty good. This is from Hip Kit, and it is 2 of the remaining pieces of chipboard stickers that I had from that kit. So I've also got some other little bits and pieces over here that I'm not sure if I'm going to use or not. I've got 2 photos of Kristen and I. This was from when I spent a night with her mid-January. I hung out with her for a night and a day. Would have stayed longer, but it started snowing and decided I needed to hightail it back to Fort Knox, Kentucky area instead of, accidentally having car trouble or something on the way home in the dark. And so I appreciate her for putting up with me. We text each other pretty much every day. There's rarely a day that doesn't go by that we're not talking to each other and showing what hot messes we truly are. She is my scrappy bestie, and we are a lot alike in many different ways. So this is going to be a fun layout to work on, and I will probably bring in my labels for journaling. That's my thing, and I don't have any up here, but there's some on the floor at my feet that I have not put away from the previous video. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I shall be right back. Off camera, I did a little bit of trimming down of the paper. I think I trimmed the polka dot sheet down to 10 inches. I don't remember how wide it is. I want to say it's 5.5, maybe even 6.5 inches wide by 10. I cut, I think that's a 2, or maybe it's a 2-inch strip of the stripes, and I'm just kind of trying to decide how this is going to land on here. I already know what my title is going to be, so I'm going to bring in that chipboard piece. And I'm going to be honest and say I really want to use these acetate flower bits that I pulled. I've been trying to use them on several layouts this month, and I'm just not finding a good place for them. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to do that, because I did put them in my kit and I do want to use them. So newsflash, I don't think they actually end up on this layout at all. In fact, I think I put them back in that little gold heart dish really quickly. So I know that I'm going to be using some of these butterflies. They're a very bright blue, but I think they work out well with my photos because Kristen's wearing that blue in hers, and of course there's one that has some orangey bits that matches the stripe. So this sticker book, I didn't realize when I put it in my kit that they were clear. And I found that I was having so much trouble getting them on there. But in the end, I'm going to go ahead and just plop some butterflies on here first. I've got 3. You can kind of barely see the one that I put by the chipboard floral piece on my title. I keep trying to use more of that Heidi Swap chipboard set. I've tried 2 pieces on there so far and I didn't like it, so I pulled them off. The verbiage on both pieces were absolutely true about these photos, but they weren't what I was looking for. Really, I wanted flowers, and I was struggling because I discovered that those flowers were more transparent than I realized. Normally, if I didn't want them to be transparent, I would actually put them on white cardstock and cut them out, but I was kind of in a hurry this day and I just wanted to get it done. So what I'm doing here is I am putting my little tile letters on some foam adhesive so that it'll be popped up and kind of match the texture and depth of my chipboard title. They are cream with a navy blue font, and they are lower case, which is fine. They're not one of my favorite sets. So what you see me doing here is taking the sticky off these stickers with my powder tool so that I can put them up on foam adhesive and they will actually be able to stand up and give me some depth for this layout that I'm looking for. I do believe that I trimmed some of the flowers off that second one I put over there because they just weren't in the right place for where I was wanting to stick them on this layout. And I think that was the other issue that I was just having with those flowers. But I'm digging through and I'm trying to find other stickers to use because, like many of you, I would really like to use up my stash. So I'm doing one of my crazy things that I like to do, and I am layering some stickers here, and I do it on my hand because I'm going to take the sticky off with my powder tool. It really doesn't matter, but even if I was going to just stick them straight onto the layout, I could just add more adhesive since I used my hand, and of course, you know, your hands have oil on them. I am digging through the stickers again, and I decide I want to use this little wreath, and it's going to hang off that top edge, and then I'm going to take the sticker that says you and me, and I'm going to just stick it in there. I don't think I actually cut that wreath off. I think I end up just folding it over the back, and that works. And I'm adding a little tiny flower there too, which will also end up on foam adhesive. Now, I said in the beginning of the video that I had some labels on the floor at my feet. This is the set that I was talking about, and I had used them on another layout where I had used my February counterfeit kit. So I already knew that they had colors that would match my kit, and I'm going to pull off a few of them, and I'm going to trim them down. I don't think I glue them on camera. Maybe I do, but I don't think I do. And so I'm just going to trim them down. I'm going to place them where I want them to end up. And then I'm going to do the journaling off camera. All right, I am all done. I ended up adding a third label off camera. And I did pop up all of those flowers. You saw me take the adhesive off with my little powder tool. And I used fun foam to pop them up and give them some depth. I also added a little phrase in each floral cluster. And I just want to tell you that I don't know how I could make it without this person in my life. She is very important to me and I love her very much. And I tell her that all the time. Ladies, if you have good friends, make sure you tell them that you love them. Time is not on our side, and I never want to go a day without telling somebody who means this much to me that I love them. I want to thank you for coming to my channel today. I really appreciate those of you who take the time to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are not a subscriber, I would love to have you subscribe. You can just click that button below. There's a bell down there. You can click that and YouTube will notify you when I add new content to my channel. We are coming up on 30 days of sketches for March, And in March, my goal is to have one of those sketch videos on my channel every single morning. So hopefully I can follow through with that. I have so far, when I've participated, been able to keep up. So I hope that you will stay tuned for that. For the rest of February, I am going to have a little fewer videos because I'm going to be going out of town with my sister, and I will get stuff up, but it won't be as much as normal. If you have any comments or questions about this layout, please drop them below. Make sure you do check out that description box so that you can follow along with the hop and enjoy everybody else's beautiful creations this month. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.